I'm thrilled to have Meister. I'm thrilled to have Louis Money here.
Yeah.
Luis, you got Bidot walking in the back, our commentary manager for the weekend.
Shout out to Bidot putting in the good work.
You enjoying our voices, you're enjoying voices on side stream and on Melee. That's all Bidot's doing. And we're going to get into this one. We've got Plat 5 versus Louis Money. This is one I know you were excited about.
100%. We talked a little bit about Sephiroth in the beginning block here today. I think this is going to be very fun to see. I think Plat 5 can go to the distance on upsets. So, and also upset factor 9 if it were to come true, because Louis Money 3rd seed. It's a big, big difference maker. Plat 5 slated to get top 96. This is going to be a brick wall to fight through, though. Louis Money, absolutely no slouch. Been rocking the Palutena for years, and just an excellent pilot with the character. And new age character in Sephiroth, and I'm just excited to see it.
We've seen Platinum 5 show up in pretty good form lately, right? Like last year had a really, really good showing against Microwave, as well as a lot of the other competitors here at Patchwork. Plat 5 had a great run at Cab Clash as well this year. So far, stocks are on the rise for not only Sephiroth, but for this guy right in front of us.
I'm just so happy to see. Again, it's a little bit of MDVA bias, of course, coming through, but we're a neighboring region coming out to play. But Louis Money, what are you doing here? Come to send this invader back home, you know?
Trying to hold it down for the neighboring regions, but Louis Money is, like you said, a brick wall. Quite a force to be reckoned with, and especially in this matchup, this is not easy for Sephiroth. The amount of pressure that Palutena can provide, not just on shield, but like with burst range, and then most importantly, edge guard and ledge pressure, that's one thing that Sephiroth can really struggle with, is getting off ledge.
I will say, though, the crux of Sephiroth's defensive weakness is that he's light and he's tall, which means stuff like Palutena, up tilt, or Nair will be easily shield poking him in his head, especially if you're not careful. So you really need to be careful at your defense. Like, look at that. That was really close. We saw that shield pressure going on here. Not quite enough to actually poke it through, but I'd be cognizant if I was Plat 5, because that's something that will happen. Look at that snipe with the up air on the way down. Oh, so nice with it. Plat 5 is the first to draw first blood here in this set.
What a choice, too, to jump off stage with that up air. So much end lag. It can be so dangerous if you miss or if Louis Money shields it. In any case, first stock having gone for Plat 5, and now Louis Money with the trade back edge guard.
I love the checkmate situation that Louis Money put him in as well. Like, yeah, I'll auto-reticle you, so you're forced to do the full-on Octa Slash and not just the Blade Dash, and that's an easy counter layup for Louis Money. So just understanding, too, how to really lock it in. You're tall, you're getting caught by that, even if you air dodge through it. Coast to coast, by the way. Louis Money hunting you down.
Sorry, you caught a tech roll out with crossing him up and then back throwing him off stage? I don't even understand how you got behind him in the corner.
That's just nice with it.
Oh, what? Techable.
Okay. No get-up attack from Plat 5 to salvage that situation is the crazy part. A little bit too eager, you could say.
I'm surprised by the choice and then the fact that it didn't immediately just kill.
That's the funny part of Scintilla, is that it always activates even if you hit it or not. So hey, guess what? They came out to hit you anyway. A little bit of funsies.
Okay, just making Plat 5 make a choice. So far, so safe, playing pretty patient. Swinging high, and lag caught out by the dash attack. Palutena's burst options are pretty decent. You have to be careful about what you're swinging with against this character.
Ooh. Good hit in that back air. You need a little bit more. I like the attempts to try to snipe him out. You know, I also like Louis Money being a little bit smart on those teleports too, because something like a up smash sweep from Plat 5 is enough. That's untechable, and we love that big old back air from Palutena. That thing used to cull mid-tier characters all 2019 and 2020.
Yeah, I think Plat 5 felt a little bit too comfortable with Octa Slash covering the ledge, and Louis Money just went past and said, "You're too high percentage for this. You're not going to be able to tech my back air against the stage," and found a good opportunity. Plat 5's going to have to think twice before going for that one, but a lot of percentage racked up here on Louis Money. All that you have to look for is one F tilt. Plat 5 is fishing. Maybe too hard.
A little bit telegraphing it a bit too much. Trying to nail it down. Again, we're going far for the teleport, because Sephiroth's not going to be able to fully catch up. Nice parry as well from Louis Money.
Oh, corner pressure. Louis Money trying to force an aggressive option. Plat 5 got caught in the startup for, I think, an up air.
Oh, you're spot dodging, buddy. I'll see you in game 2.
That's tough. That I can't even, I'm not even sure what option Louis Money was looking for, because I don't think there's any way you're reacting to neutral get up spot dodge. I think that was more trying to time a neutral get up catch, and Plat 5 got up a little bit too quick and then spot dodged a little too late or early.
Honestly, that's just a good Palutena move in that moment, you know? Like, think about what it covers. It's also invulnerable.
And it's safe. It's safe and it's fast. There's basically no end lag or landing lag. You get to maintain stage position. It is just a good thing to fish for.
It's like clap back air, you know, like, come on now. That's just good business. That's a good business.
Plat 5 choosing to run it back to PS2 is an interesting choice. You do have to play this kind of careful game of I don't want to constrict things too much, or Louis Money's going to have an easy job, like getting me off stage and causing problems for me in the scramble, but I can't make the stage too big because then Louis Money gets to use the superior physics of Palutena to keep me out, to space me out, and I don't get to set up corner pressure as much as I'd like to. My sword doesn't cover as much of the stage as I would like it to.
Yes.
I think small battlefield might be a better option here, but Plat 5 wants to send it back here, feels comfortable.
Finally getting on board with some percentage, by the way, after Louis Money put down an uncontested 120. Very rough way to start a stock for Plat 5. Louis Money just in the zone. Hoping to collect some money by the end of this bracket.
Nice.
This weekend, that's for sure.
Good poke out from Plat 5. That's the corner pressure that we were hoping for, but Louis Money just running back to the center, just taking space where available.
And something I mentioned earlier in that earlier bracket we saw together is that Sephiroth has to be very deliberate with the moves he puts out. And I think versus someone as well versed as Louis Money, is that it can be so hard to just track down Palutena and actually find the good hits you want. There's just so much on the table here, especially versus a good veteran player. Look at the patience into the snipe with the up tilt. We love that.
Just waiting. Wow, that was incredible.
I mean, Sephiroth does do best when he's aura farming by just standing there menacingly, so like...
That's true.
And I love that.
Is that a save?
You tech that a little bit.
No, but it almost looked like Louis Money wasn't going to be able to snap ledge there. It might have been close. In either case, I think that Plat 5 looked for the right option.
Yeah. Palutena got magnet hands.
That's true. That's real.
I trust she'd make it.
Good pressure here. Oh, yes, that's so smart. Plat 5 has been doing the drop-down aggressive option off the ledge too much, and it's too hard to swap against the sword. So instead, you preempt, and it catches any option that isn't you immediately getting up with a roll or a neutral get up.
Dash attack invuln, by the way, because of that shield, so you cannot contest that. Now you're just suffering in the blender.
Yeah, this is tough. Getting down is so difficult as this character. I like that creative, but nothing doing yet.
Not enough, really. That jab is just a quick option to be like, most of my normal stuff is just too heavy. All right, where we getting? Get just dash attack sniped. Are we getting off ledge now? Get up attack, there you go. New option, keep it diverse.
Back throw, cause another ledge pressure situation. Yeah, there we go. Another aggressive option off ledge. Louis Money said, okay, I did not do enough to stuff that out yet. I think I need to cause a little bit more pressure. We're going to have to see how Plat 5 reacts next time on ledge, because that could be a make or break moment. But at this moment, Plat 5 covering landing so well again. Big Sephiroth win condition against a character that likes to jump a whole hell of a lot. But back throw closes out the return.
It's down to the last stock for both these competitors right now. Plat 5 is warming up, did better than that first game so far. Get a little bit of extra snaps damage. We're not seeing a lot of that flare come out. A little shadow flare action. That's just, hey, that's aura.
Hey.
That's the character to aura farm with, folks. I love it. Holding down center stage, just staring down Louis Money.
They both slowed down the pace of this quite a bit. Plat 5 happy with that, happy to play the spacing game, happy to play the slow game. But he doesn't have to worry about Louis Money bursting in on him. He gets to play a lot more comfortably.
Especially because once Louis Money gets that in with something like a Nair, you get like 40%. You get to like really tech chase. If you were able to, that would have been really call out in that. I don't know if that would have killed, but like, ooh, putting the Fear of God in there, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. Back air swatting out a reversal option from Plat 5. It's good choices from Louis Money. Just go with the armor.
Getting sniped out. Your shield was a little bit too low there. This is getting a little dangerous. I'd be a little scared if I was Plat 5, but you got to just rock it, you know?
Oh, it didn't quite catch. Good drift in from Plat 5. Regrab can't be punished. You got the swat. That's good. Plat 5 finds back to center. F tilt sends Louis Money off stage. That's dangerous.
Oh, no. A little bit of an odd angle there from that Octoslash. Whew. Get dangerous here, folks. Are you going to be able to call it with an up air or something?
Luis is panicking a little bit. That was some panic options. Plat 5 not patient enough to wait it out just yet. Too difficult to punish. That's going to be a regrab. Can't punish it. It's just too risky at 130%.
What do you... Plat 5, you're playing a little bit too silly with it. They're laughing a little bit afterwards, too. Like, Plat 5 kind of had that game, I'll be honest. You just needed a clean back air, not quite at center stage, but like towards the platform area on those sides, and you would have gotten it.
I like what he was looking for, because Louis Money had shown that he was a little bit too hesitant to go to the ledge, because at 130%, any stray hit from Plat 5 off of the ledge with Sephiroth is potentially going to take your stock and put you in a terrible position. But then Louis Money said, you know what? That's the conditioning I needed, and then decided to aggro anyways.
There's too many regrabs from Plat 5's time. Because, again, Sephiroth is so hard to edge guard because he has all those tricks. But if you can nail him down, that's just easy to tap it in because he's so light. And now you're just taking the Palu attacks.
Well, we saw the glimmers in game 2 from Plat 5. We're going to see if we can see the full shine this game. Louis Money getting a great opening start and playing with the lead right now.
I like the increase in grabs from Plat 5 as well. That counter is enough to actually hit Plat 5. Not a very strong counter.
Okay.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, I think we all took a second to think about what the right choice was there to not get hit or to not get pressured.
The game pauses. Do, 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 do.
Pick your choice now.
A, B, C, or D. And of course, sometimes you win it out.
Approaching with that up air, I mean, the thought is good, but again, it's too long of a stage. You just can't cover enough space with that up air for Louis Money to genuinely feel pressured by it.
Shield pressure coming through. I get to win my way back to stage.
Okay. It's dangerous.
Yeah, this is getting a little scary. Plat 5 needs this rage and the wing to really, like, nail this down. That's... Whoa!
Wow.
They're in each other's faces and just whiffing. Dirica also went out absurdly far. I respect that hustle. And goodbye. If you Aqua-slashed, maybe, Louis Money probably could have reacted with a counter, but what can you do?
I do like that Louis Money is giving Plat 5 the opportunity to regrab sometimes. Because then you have to be worried, is Louis Money going to try to punish me on regrab 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah.
And this time it was 1.
Getting drifted off with Nair, you can just blade dash back, but you're still 75% into the next stock. Like, you got to get the stock scooping with the up tilt, by the way.
Not
Louis
even
Money
moving.
overextending just a little bit with that attack option, and then you just get caught out.
Forward air. Yeah, not going to catch a thin character like Sephiroth. He didn't reach far enough to slice the neck.
Okay, a little more snaps coming out here. I was going to say, you got to, like, maybe try to find that Hell's Gate down air spike. But, of course, Louis Money also altering where you're going to recover with that teleport, so it might not get hit every time.
A lot of really unique defensive options that Louis Money's throwing out. It's very ambiguous, very difficult for Plat 5 to get a read.
Yeah. How are you getting back, though? Okay, aggressive.
Oh, corner pressure. Plat 5's not even doing anything, just holding center. Just pressuring Louis Money to make a mistake, maybe to over-aggress. Louis Money not taking the bait, very patiently approaching with shield, finding the poke out.
Oh, what an unfortunate angle for Plat 5 here. That is a heartbreaker. That could have been a make-or-break moment, especially because you have the rage, you have the one wing, and it just means so much more if you're able to hold on to that stock. And just, unfortunately, a little bit of an errant dash means you're now potentially your winner's side stock in this tournament.
Tragic situation to be put in. Louis Money really likes to clamp down on those small mistakes. Not really a player that's known for letting a big lead go. But Plat 5 is playing patience still, not letting that potential mental shot get to him.
Been a little silly with it, waiting. Get called out by the Nair.
Oh, bad position. That's
That,
deep.
yeah, you have air dodge into the fully octa slash. If you get the counter, it doesn't even matter because you get to snipe out with the back air. That is an impressive showing from Louis Money. And guess what? Punching that ticket into top 96 winner side.